What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you are well. So in today's video we are going to be going through my top 4 ways to save for your house deposits. This is going to be a really interesting video and I hope you'll be able to get a lot of good useful gems if you're planning to buy your first house or investment property. So let's get into the video. So number 1 on the list, and that is to set monthly savings targets. So if you know that your deposit is going to be, let's say for example, 25 grand, then what you want to do is you want to work backwards and figure out of how much income that you're getting per month, how much can you allocate towards that saving deposit. So let's say for example, you make £1,000 a month. If you're able to, then I would recommend saving 50% of that. So saving £500 a month, and that's just going to accelerate you to get into that deposit amount quicker. So that's the first thing I'll start with, is setting up monthly savings targets. Okay, so the second thing I'll do is develop a budget tracker. Now this is a very simple, it can be done in Excel or notes, whereby you're literally going through your income and your expenses. So what are you spending most of your money on? Is it food, gas, electric, rent? And then figuring out, okay, once I know my expenses, out of those expenses, what can I cut back on? And then also, what can I add to my savings? Because you may see something like you're spending £100 on multiple gym memberships when you only really go to the gym once a month. So it's kind of a waste of money. So you can cut back on that and then use that money to add on top of your savings pot. So I definitely say setting up a good budget tracker is a good way, not only to kind of save for your deposit, but also to give you an insight into how much you're spending, what you're wasting money on, what you could be spending more on. And this, if you're doing this over a period of time, this will allow you to kind of increase the amount of money that you can put towards your savings for your deposits. Okay, so the third thing on the list, and I know it's a challenge for most people, is not to impulse buy. So don't just see something and instantly think, oh, I'm gonna buy it, when you don't really need it. I would always say, if you see something you do really like, come back to it in about a week or 2. If you do still feel the same way about it, then maybe even come back again in another week or 2. And then if you then still feel the same way about it, then you know that you really want that item, then you can go ahead and purchase it. But I wouldn't say don't impulse buy, because usually when people impulse buy, they dip into their savings pots to use that money to buy what they actually want to buy. But I would definitely recommend, if you can, not to impulse buy, because that's what I feel kills most people when they're trying to save up for deposits or any big transactions. So yeah, avoid the impulse buying. And number 4 on the list, and that is to be patient. Like, buying a house, saving for a deposit isn't usually a quick thing. It usually does take time. It takes dedication to be able to kind of consistently put money aside and know that you're accumulating that money for a much bigger purpose. But if you're able to do that, be patient, be consistent with the process, then the reward at the end, knowing that you finally managed to save up and buy your house, is definitely much more than any impulse buy or any, even I would say even holiday sometimes that you would go on, because having that stability and knowing that that's an investment or a home that I've actually saved up and bought is an amazing feeling, and one I'm sure that you'll be more than happy with, and your friends and family will be proud of you as well. So be patient with the process and know that you will get there in the end, as long as you're consistent with it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I tried to keep it as short and sweet as possible. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a DM. You know what to do: like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram @SRG Property, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.